Hello everyone, and welcome back to this channel. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a realistic, practical process to land your very first freelance job online in 2025, starting with zero investment, zero experience, and zero audience. Freelancing is one of the few opportunities that anyone can begin with nothing more than a skill and an internet connection. And yet, so many people never take that first step. Not because they don't want it, but because they don't know how. Maybe you've told yourself, I'm not ready. Maybe you think you need more training, more confidence, or even some kind of permission to begin. Or maybe you've already tried, but gave up when nothing seemed to work. But here's the truth. You don't need to have everything figured out. You just need the right starting point. Because that first freelance job isn't just about money. It's the moment everything becomes real. It's proof that your time and your skills are valuable. And it's proof that you don't need to wait for anyone else to open the door. So if you've been looking for a place to start, this is it. I'm going to guide you step by step through the entire process. How to identify what you can offer, how to position yourself professionally, where to find real clients, and how to get paid without fake hacks or unrealistic promises. This isn't just about landing a job. It's about building a foundation for long-term, self-directed income. Even if you've never earned a single dollar online before. If that's what you've been waiting for, then let's get started.
Let's address the biggest thing holding most people back from ever getting started. They don't believe they have anything to offer. If you're watching this thinking, I don't have a skill, or I'm not qualified enough, or there are already too many people doing this, you're not alone. That doubt is what keeps thousands of people stuck in research mode, instead of making a real progress. But here's the reality. You don't need to be a master at anything to start freelancing. You just need to be good enough to help someone else with a task they either can't do or don't want to do themselves. And that already includes you. Think about it. If you've ever written a short document, organized files, designed something simple, managed a page, edited a video, solved a tech problem, explained something clearly, or even just followed instructions, you've already done work people are willing to pay for online. The real problem isn't that people lack skills, it's that they don't recognize what they already know is valuable. So before we talk about platforms, portfolios, or clients, we need to start with something simple. Take inventory of what you already know how to do. This doesn't have to be fancy. Just grab a notebook or open a blank doc and write down anything you've ever done that involved communicating clearly, like writing, translating, or tutoring. Creating something like designs, videos, audio, or slides. Organizing or supporting, like scheduling, managing, or researching. Working with tech, like using software, editing, or setting up systems. Don't worry if your list looks basic. That's where everyone starts. What matters is being honest about what you can do right now, not what you'll learn later. Because once you can see your own skills clearly, you can start matching them to real freelance services people are already hiring for. Every single day. And that's how confidence starts. Not by trying to be perfect, but by realizing you're already capable of solving problems that someone else will gladly pay to avoid. Let's move on to the next step, where you'll see exactly how to package what you know into a real service people will actually pay for. Now that you've acknowledged the skills you already have, even if they feel small or simple, the next step is turning them into a freelance service that someone would actually pay for. And this is exactly where most beginners get stuck. They have skills, but they don't know how to position them. They start asking themselves, what do I even offer? What should I call myself? Why would anyone choose me over someone more experienced? Here's the truth. You don't need to invent something new. You just need to match what you can already do to the problems people are actively paying to solve. So let's break it down in a practical way. Step 1. Start with one core skill. Instead of listing 10 things you're kind of okay at, focus on one thing you're confident you can do decently well. That might be writing short articles, editing TikTok videos, designing simple graphics, doing research, or managing inboxes. Step 2. Find the exact way people ask for that skill online. Go to platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, or Freelancer and search for your skill. Look at real job posts. What are clients actually requesting? What words do they use? What results are they expecting? This shows you how to frame your service in the same language they already understand. Step 3. Package it as a solution, not just a skill. Don't say, I can write. Say, I write SEO-friendly blog posts that help websites get more traffic. Don't say, I edit videos. Say, I create short-form social videos that boost engagement and watch time. See the difference? You're not just selling a task. You're offering a result. And when you make that mental shift from task-based to result-based, everything changes. Because clients don't really want skills. They want outcomes. And when you learn to frame your offer that way, you'll instantly stand out. Even if you're brand new, you don't need to fake anything. You just need to describe what you can do in a way that makes the value obvious. And in the next step, we'll take this offer and show you how to present it professionally in a profile that actually gets attention. You figured out what you can offer and how to describe it in a way that highlights results. Now comes the step that decides whether clients actually notice you or scroll right past. Because here's the truth. Most freelancers don't fail because they're unskilled. They fail because their profile feels forgettable, too empty, too generic, too much me, instead of showing what the client actually needs. Your freelance profile isn't just a form you fill in, it's your digital storefront. It's the first impression that makes a client think, let me message this person. Or, next. So, how do you make your profile stand out? Even if you've never worked with a single client before? Let's break it down step by step. 1. Write a headline that speaks to the client. Don't waste it on a new freelancer looking for experience. That screams inexperience. Instead, try, I help small businesses create engaging social videos that drive traffic. Simple, client-focused, straight to the point. 2. Craft a short, sharp summary. The rookie mistake? Talking about yourself too much. Instead, structure it like this. Who you help. What you help them do. Why you're the right fit, even as a beginner. For example, as a detail-oriented video editor, I specialize in creating short-form content for TikTok, Reels, and YouTube Shorts. I focus on fast-paced, scroll-stopping edits that match current trends and keep audiences engaged. If you're looking for reliable help to grow your content output, I'm ready to jump in. See the difference? Short, director, outcome-driven. 3. Add skills and tags that clients are actually searching for. Don't guess. Go on Upwork, Fiverr, or Freelancer, check job posts, and see what keywords keep popping up. Use those exact words, because they're what clients type into search. 4. Use a clean, professional photo or logo. No need for a suit and tie. Just clear, well-lit, and confident. And if you'd rather stay faceless, create a simple logo with your name or initials. The key isn't looks, it's consistency. 5. Show proof, even if it's just practice work. Never had a client? No problem. Upload samples anyway. Write a mock article, edit a video for fun. Design a fake brand clients don't care if it's paid or not. They just want to see you can do the work. Your profile doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be clear, relevant, and professional enough to show you take this seriously. Because at the end of the day, that's what clients are looking for. Someone reliable. Someone who communicates well. Someone who does what they promise. And if your profile shows that, you're already ahead of half the freelancers out there. Now you've got the profile. You've got a service worth paying for, but none of that matters if no one hires you. And this is where most beginners freeze up. They spend hours staring at job posts, second-guessing themselves, wondering, what should I say? What if they think I'm too new? What if I say the wrong thing and mess it up? Here's the truth. You don't need to sound like a pro. You just need to sound like a person who understands the client's need and is ready to help. So here's how to write a simple, effective proposal that makes clients stop scrolling and pay attention. Start with something personal. Begin your message by showing you actually read their job post. Mention something specific, the project title, the goal, or something they said. Example: Hi there. I saw you're looking for help editing short videos for your fitness channel. I've worked on a few similar styles, and I'd love to help you create content that keeps people watching to the end. That one sentence proves you're real, relevant, and not just pasting the same message everywhere. Tell them how you can help, in plain, confident language. You're not writing a novel, you're offering a solution. Here's the formula: what you do, how you'll do it for them, why it's a good fit. Example 1, yeah? I specialize in fast-paced TikTok and reel editing, with jump cuts, trending sounds, and captions that boost watch time. If you send me a raw clip and a reference video, I can deliver an edit within 48 hours. See, it's clear, direct, and shows you understand the result they want. Make it easy for them to say yes. Lower the pressure, show confidence, invite a reply. End your proposal like this. If this sounds like what you're looking for, feel free to send over a clip or idea, and I'll show you what I can do. Happy to answer any questions. You're not begging. You're not overpromising. You're showing up like a professional who's ready to deliver. Now, here's the key. Don't send just one proposal. In your first week, your goal is to send 10 to 15 customized proposals, every single one written for the job it's targeting. Will everyone reply? Number. Will some ignore you? Absolutely. But the ones who reply are your start. Each conversation is a chance to learn, improve, and eventually land your first paid client. And once that happens, the whole game changes. In the next section, we'll cover exactly what to do when someone says yes, so you can deliver confidently, get paid, and build a reputation that brings in more work automatically. Let's get into it. So the client replied, they liked your proposal, and now it's real. They're sending you the files, asking when you can deliver, maybe even asking for your payment details. And right here, this is where your reputation begins. Because how you deliver your first freelance project determines whether you get a good review, repeat work, and more referrals, or disappear after one shot. Let's break this down. Get everything clear before you begin. Before you start working, confirm the important details. What exactly needs to be done? When is it due? Are there any reference files or examples to follow? What format should the final work be delivered in? Even if the client explained things earlier, restate it clearly and get their confirmation. This shows you're organized, careful, and professional. Example message: just to confirm, you'd like me to edit a 60-second Instagram reel using the clips you've attached, following the style of the reference video. You'd like the final version delivered in MP4 format by Friday. Is that correct? Simple, clear, no confusion later. Deliver before the deadline. If the project is due in 3 days, aim to finish in 2. This gives you time for any last-minute edits, feedback, or revisions without stress. Freelancers who consistently deliver early are remembered. They get better reviews, and clients trust them more. Add a small touch of extra. This doesn't mean doing free work. It means adding a small, thoughtful detail. Maybe it's an alternative version of the file. Maybe it's a quick note explaining how they can use it better. Maybe it's just clean formatting that makes their job easier. This subtle touch says, I care about the result, not just the task. That mindset turns first-time clients into long-term ones. Stay calm if they ask for changes. Revisions are normal. They're part of the process, not a sign that you failed. If a client asks for edits, respond like this: "Thanks for the feedback. I'll apply the changes and have the updated version ready shortly." Keep it professional. Show you're flexible. But if the revision is out of scope, it's okay to clarify and set boundaries respectfully. Ask for a review as professionally. Once the job is done and the client is satisfied, don't be shy. Say something like, "I'm glad the project turned out well. If you're happy with the result, I'd really appreciate a short review. It helps me build my freelance profile and grow." Most happy clients are more than willing to help, and every 5-star review makes it easier to win the next job. Your first delivery isn't just about finishing a task. It's your chance to show clients you're reliable, you communicate clearly, you care about quality. These are the traits that build real momentum in freelancing, not just for one job, but for a sustainable career. In the next and final section, we'll talk about how to take that momentum and turn freelancing from a side hustle into something much bigger. Securing your first freelance job is a milestone, but it's only the beginning. What really matters now is turning that one opportunity into a steady, sustainable source of income. This is where many beginners lose momentum. They finish one job, then wait for clients to come to them. But freelancing doesn't grow on autopilot. It grows when you turn small wins into consistent results. Let's break this into 5 realistic actions you can take step by step. Don't just finish, follow up properly. After you deliver, don't hit submit and disappear. Send a short, polite message that thanks the client, confirms everything meets their expectations, and invites feedback. Example like, "Thank you for the opportunity to work on this project. I've delivered everything as requested. But if you need any changes or revisions, I'm happy to help. Also, if you're satisfied with my work, I'd really appreciate a quick review. It helps me grow on this platform." Why this matters? It shows professionalism and care, and it gives them a reason to leave a positive review. Reviews attract your next client. Build a personal client list from day one. Every client is a potential long-term relationship. Keep a simple record: their name, the project, and how it went. If a client was satisfied, follow up a few weeks later. "Hi, name, just checking in. If you've got any new projects coming up, I'd love to help again." Many freelancers never follow up, and a single message often leads to the next paid gig. Consistency doesn't always come from new clients. Sometimes it comes from serving the same clients better. Upgrade your profile with real results. You've completed a job, use it. Update your summary with something concrete. Recently completed a project for a client in your niche. Delivered on time with positive feedback and a 5-star review. 2 signals to future clients. You're no longer just starting and you deliver. If you can add a sample to your portfolio, do it. Grow it one project at a time. Learn from every job. Each project teaches you something about time, communication, or delivery. After you finish, ask yourself, what went well? What could I improve next time? Did I enjoy this kind of work? This reflection helps you choose better jobs and sharpen your process. Freelancing isn't only doing tasks, it's building a system that fits your skills and your goals. Build a routine that grows with you. Your income is only as strong as your habits. You don't need 10 hours a day. You need a repeatable rhythm. For example, set aside 1 hour daily to send proposals. Reserve 1 day a week to update your portfolio. Block time to reply to client messages quickly. Learn 1 new relevant skill each month. You're not just ticking boxes, you're creating momentum. Clients notice consistency, and your confidence grows as your system gets tighter. Turning your first job into a real freelance career isn't about luck. It's about strategy, consistency, and self-awareness. Follow up professionally. Keep in touch with good clients. Update your profile with results. Reflect after each project and create a schedule that supports your growth. You don't need to move fast. You just need to move forward step by step.
And that's how you go from zero to your first paid freelance job. using nothing but your skills, consistency, and the right steps. Now it's your move. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to begin with one proposal, one opportunity, and the belief that your time is worth paying for. If this video helped you, consider subscribing for more practical roadmaps like this. And if you're ready to take freelancing seriously, leave a comment below. Tell me what skill you're starting with. Thanks for watching. Your first client is just the beginning. Go make it happen.